It's interesting here. Two questions I think we're trying to figure out. One, how much has the unpublished Bolton manuscript had an impact on the president's defense strategy from before? And two, do the overnight revelations change their tactics for today?
And I would add a third one to that, Chuck, which is questions about what the White House counsel's office, what the president's defense team knew, and when they knew it about the allegations that are being made in this manuscript from John Bolton. Right, and the book itself, right. And so I think that you can split it up into a couple of pieces here. What we have seen so far from the president's defense team is an insistence on sort of following the strategy that they had laid out from the very beginning, from weeks ago when we were in conversations with our sources there about telling and making this argument that the president, no matter what happened, right, this does not meet the constitutional threshold for impeachment. I don't think, Chuck, based on what I understand from the defense team, that that is going to change dramatically today. Because think about who they're going to be putting on the, not on the stand, but up there in front of the senators on the floor there, Alan Dershowitz, Ken Starr, to make the argument that this isn't impeachable based on the Constitution, and that is why you cannot remove him. Now, that said, you and I have talked a lot about this, the potential for some kind of a game changer, right? Because up until, I think, literally 24 hours ago, the sense was Republicans, and the White House knew this, likely were not going to get enough senators over the line to vote on witnesses. This is one of those things, those X factor moments that could potentially change that calculus. That said, it does not seem clear at this point whether it's going to change the calculus or that it will change the calculus for what you ultimately need to remove the president, which is sort of the final end game here, right? An acquittal. I think there is still a sense of confidence that the president is going to be acquitted. It just may take longer than expected, given this Bolton news. And I will tell you this, there is a full court press this morning working to discredit the president's former national security advisor. There's all sorts of discussion about, well, he's trying to sell a book. He's just out to make a bunch of money. The president's forceful denials overnight and this morning, Chuck, may end up giving some of those Republican senators a little cover to say, well, look, I haven't seen I haven't seen the reporting, but the president says he didn't do it. And that may be one of the lines that you see over on the Hill today.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.